Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Alleging Tuna, and this is an episode of Tuna's Tips, video series where I cover the upcoming raid bosses in Pokemon Go and give you the best idea of counters to use to maximize your success. Let's get right into it. We've got Tapu Lele coming back into raids in Pokemon Go with the shiny available, and that shiny looks amazing. Yeah, Tapu Lele is going to be here February 8th until February 15th. 1 week to battle this thing. That means there's also going to be a raid hour on February 8th from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. We're going to head over to Poke Battler to look at the top counters to give you guys an idea what to bring. Let's check it out. Okay, you guys, so Tapu Lele is a Psychic and Fairy type Pokemon, meaning it's going to be weak to 3 things. Those 3 things include Poison, Ghost, and Steel types. Poison, Ghost, and Steel. It has a maximum CP of 1996 when it is not weather boosted, and 2496 when it is weather boosted. It'll be weather boosted in cloudy and windy conditions. I've got the non-shiny and that awesome looking shiny both right there so you guys can see. Here's the counters. Let's check out the megas that we could bring. Megas are important because they boost the damage of like type Pokemon in the raid battle with you, so you want to make sure to bring a mega if you can. Your top counter, Mega Gengar. Yes, you know we love to see that. We're big Gengar fans, so Mega Gengar, Shadow Claw, and Sludge Bomb on that guy, but be careful. You are poison. You will be weak to Psychic type, so if it's got Future Sight or Psyshock, make sure you're dodging. Bring your dancing shoes because we're going to be dodging, okay? Mega Gengar. If you don't have a Mega Gengar, Mega Banette is pretty good too as a Ghost type with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. We keep looking. You've got Mega Beedrill up there is a Poison type with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb. Mega Alakazam makes an appearance, high DPS, but you're not going to be boosting any Psychic type Pokemon that are coming into that battle, right? Like there are like Mega Alakazam for DPS if you don't have any of the other Mega options, Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball on that boy if you bring him. Mega Scizor. Mega Scizor is another option that is a Steel type Mega. You'd be boosting Steel type damage. Bullet Punch and Iron Head on that Scizor if you choose that as your Mega. There's also Mega Aggron if you don't have Scizor as an option with Iron Tail and Heavy Slam. Let's look at the top shadow counters for a minute. Top shadow counters include Shadow Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. Right now, Sierra is in Rocket Balloons with Shadow Beldum. We just had a Team Rocket Go takeover, right? So you could, if you got a good Shadow Metagross that you put Meteor Mash and you took Frustration off of, you could use that. Shadow Metagross is a lot of damage. Make sure it has Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. But Meteor Mash is an elite TM move, so if it doesn't have Meteor Mash, leave it at home, all right? Shadow Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball. That's going to do a lot of damage. Shadow Mewtwo, lots and lots of damage. Your other Shadow types that you could bring. Shadow Scizor with Bullet Punch and Iron Head for some Steel type coverage there. That's good. You've also got Shadow Ho-Oh with Steel Wing and Brave Bird. That could be an option as well. Keep going for more shadows. Raikou with Thundershock and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is non-stab, but it is up there as a choice. You could bring Shadow Skunk Tank with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb. Other shadows, our favorite Shadow Victory Bell, another favorite actually. Acid and Sludge Bomb. Vileplume with Acid and Sludge Bomb. Banette as a shadow with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. Shadow Aggron even with Iron Tail and Heavy Slam, and that covers our shadows. If we look at non-shadow, non-mega counters, you've got Metagross for Steel with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash. Remember, Meteor Mash is an elite TM move, so if it doesn't have Meteor Mash, leave it at home. Flash Cannon is not as good as Meteor Mash, okay? Nihilego as a poison type, that Ultra Beast with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb, pretty good choice if you're bringing poisons. Tina Origin with Shadow Claw and Shadow Force, which is an elite TM move as well. For ghost types, Chandelure, if you played in the community day for that, you have Hex and Shadow Ball. Neither of those are community day moves, so Hex and Shadow Ball Chandelure, pretty good choice, high damage. Hoopa, if you have a bound Hoopa with Astonish and Shadow Ball, you can bring that. That's a good choice. Dialga with Steel type moves. Steel type moves, Metal Claw and Iron Head with Dialga, all right? Keep going. You have Genesect. If you bring a Genesect, make sure that it doesn't have Techno Blast on it, okay? And that doesn't mean to re-roll your Techno Blast off of that. That is a legacy move, so keep your Techno Blast, add a second move, or maybe you have a Genesect that didn't have Techno Blast, in which case Metal Claw and Magnet Bomb are gonna do you pretty good. Jirachi, if you powered one of those up, I'd love to see it. Charge Beam and Doom Desire on that Jirachi, yes. Overquill with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb as a poison type. Mewtwo, regular Mewtwo's with Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball. Remember, Shadow Ball is another Elite TM move, so if you have those available, bring them. Shadow Ball Mewtwo. Gengar with a Party Hat, extra damage, extra points actually, for bringing it with a Party Hat, but Shadow Claw and Sludge Bomb on our favorite Ghosty Boy. Lunala, if you powered one of those. Confusion and Shadow Ball on your Lunala will do okay. Hoopa Unbound, just bound up your Hoopa. Don't bring a Hoopa Unbound. Bring the other one, bring the other form, bound up. Bound up Hoopa, not wild Hoopa, because it does more damage, okay? Excadrill with Metal Claw and Iron Head, pretty solid for a steel type attacker. Other choices, you have Roserade, Tina altered form, Trevenant with ghost type moves, Trevenant, Ho-Oh with Steel Wing and Sacred Fire plus, Regigigas up there with a steel type hidden power and Giga Impact, Scizor with steel moves, very good. B-Sharp, Metal Claw, Iron Head, Heatran, everybody's favorite fire and steel type Pokemon. It's Heatran, Fire Spin and Iron Head, Deoxys attack form with Poison Jab and Dark Pulse. I don't know how long you're gonna last on the battlefield with a attack form Deoxys, but maybe. Miss Magius with Hex and Shadow Ball. Skunk Tank rounds out towards the bottom. We got Skunk Tank with Poison Jab and Sludge Bomb, and then also Darkrai with Snarl and Sludge Bomb. And remember, Sludge Bomb is an Elite TM move, but there are 29 other choices other than that Darkrai that will do a little bit more damage. We're gonna head over and check out some team building. If you guys have never built a team in Pokemon Go, what you do, click your Pokeball, click the top right where it says battle, slide over to party, and then slide all the way down to the bottom. I've already made a team for this. I've got it together. I've got it up over there on the left-hand side of the screen, except for the Chandelure. Chandelure is just an extra honorable mention pick, okay, you guys? So I'm going to be bringing a Mega Gengar. It's got a Witch Hat on it, okay? We're bringing a Mega Gengar. It won't have its Witch Hat when you make it, sadly. Shadow Claw and Sludge Bomb on that Gengar. I will have two Shadow Mewtwo's with Psycho Cut and Shadow Ball. One of them is level 50. The other one is level 40. I do have a Metagross with Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash on it, followed by my Tina Origin form with Shadow Claw and Shadow Force. Then we've got our Dialga up there with Metal Claw and Iron Head. If you want to bring Chandelure, pretty good damage, Hex and Shadow Ball, and that's going to cover it, you guys. If you found this video helpful in any ways, make sure to leave like a like, maybe a comment. Let me know what kind of teams you're going to be bringing. And if you would like to raid Tapu Lele with us live on Twitch TV, I can see 15 gyms from home. Gives us quite a bit of opportunities to raid. I stream live every day, Twitch TV/Legend Tuna, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Come on by. I'd love to get you into some raids and see what's up. So yeah, you guys have been great. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next time. Peace.